We'll ask Brother Manning to open our meeting, if he would please, with a prayer.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for your many blessings. We thank you for the day and the beautiful day that you've given us. Lord, I ask you to be with the court this morning as they make the decisions that will affect a lot of people here within the county. We believe the decisions they make will be good ones because we ask it in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Now the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks, Brother Manning. Appreciate it. Judge Onan's out of the county today, so he asked me to conduct the meeting, and I'm proud and happy to do it. So, on the minutes, has everyone had a chance to look over their minutes? And are there any corrections or omissions we need to add to the minutes? Do what?
You had a second and a motion. You did both of them.
That's okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, Magistrate Floyd said there's one where, on the minutes, where one of the magistrates is listed.
Right here,
Okay,
on the vote next to it, I'll just make the correction.
okay. I think I made the motion, and I'm not sure who made the second, but either way, it doesn't. Okay. Any other corrections to the minute? If not, I'll accept the minutes now. And we usually don't vote on them anyway, do we? Okay. Okay, first on the agenda, we have Melissa Coker who's our Economic Development Specialist. She's going to give a report on the Regional Development Agency Assistance Program, the annual project completion.
Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So what we have is every year, of course this is the first year we've done it, but from here on out, every year, we have to send a report to DLG, basically what we spent our TBA funds on. This year, since we did not spend them, it is simply a report stating that we did not spend them. So this was presented to the IDA on Thursday, and now I'm presenting it to you all just to look over, make sure you all agree with it, and then I'm going to send it to DLG after you all agree. It is just marked on here. It says, were the RDAAP funds expended for fiscal year 19, and it's marked no. If no, please explain why the funding allocation was not expended. And it is, the simple explanation was waiting for additional fiscal year 2020 funds to start project activities. And then it's signed by Garland Certain, our chair. So I'll just pass that around for you all to see.
Okay.
And this is due to DLG October 1st. So every year that we have these funds available, we'll have to submit this report.
Do we need a motion on that, or?
I would think so, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Got a motion by Magistrate Floyd, seconded by Magistrate Burns. We'll vote here in a minute. Look at it.
So once it does come time for us to utilize these funds, this report's gonna be much longer, of course, because we'll have to detail, send in receipts and things like that. All of that will have to be in the report.
You ready, Jimmy? Okay. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Melissa.
And then just one more thing I want to add. I guess it was about a month ago whenever we did the resolution for the IDA to receive the funding this year, I just wanted to make clear the amounts for last year fiscal year 19. The amount was $51,282.05. And for fiscal year 20, we are getting $102,564.10.
So it doubled.
Yes.
Based on
Great.
the fact we
Certain
didn't
things
use
you
it.
spend it on, right?
Yes, there are certain things that we can spend it on. I'm just gonna go through that too while we're here, if you all don't mind.
Yes, please.
So, grants obtained under this program shall be used for economic development and job creation activities that the agency is empowered to undertake in that county, acquiring federal, state, or private matching funds to the extent possible, and debt service for approved projects. So
Okay.
that is how it is listed. Those are the three things. I know they're pretty broad areas, but
Mhm.
those are the three specifics, I guess, that we can use the money on. It does also state grants obtained under this program shall not be used for salaries or consulting fees. So,
The last conference they had, just a whole session on that.
yes, Jerry was in that session with me, so that's where we learned all this information.
Yeah, a lot of information.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
And it all the money pertains to spending on economic development.
That's correct.
So it's, okay,
That's correct.
okay. Any questions for Melissa? Okay, thanks, Melissa. I know you may have to leave because you've got the meeting in Sturgis here in a little bit, so that'll be fine. Okay, and I think after we set the bids on the dredging stuff, Greg may have to leave because he's gonna have same meeting at Sturgis. Next on the agenda, set bid dates for dredging at Uniontown Boat Ramp. Sean, are you gonna present that?
Well, we need to, do a little bit of maintenance dredging down from Boat Ramp to Uniontown. Got a call, it's time we can get it done, so I just need to bid it out. Set some dates,
Second night. Advertise.
second night, when you wanna open them
23rd.
October,
Second, sorry.
advertise October 2nd and
up.
October
Get
9th.
something in this week.
I'd like to
Either
consider
works
right
out.
this minute.
Okay.
I mean, I can call him, he's making up those pages now.
And we make it have a special call meeting.
Well, we actually got the extra, I was looking at Wednesday.
We have second, fourth. Right, 22nd.
Do second night, open.
We'll look at another special meeting next week, or is the 22nd too late?
We don't necessarily have to open the main court.
You can set an open date that's not in court, you don't have to wait that long.
15th or 16th?
Yeah, okay, well, if y'all will do that, then we'll work it then.
I'm just saying, if you want to open for that, advertise second night, our next court meeting is the 22nd, and then too later.
Probably be all right.
Unless you want to email something right now, and you can get it in tomorrow for the second.
You can't for the advocate.
It doesn't have to run it yet. It doesn't have to run it
Okay.
anymore. 'Cause they're
I
the
mean,
large-
you normally do run it.
I do.
But the law only says the largest circulation.
Okay.
Which is now the Sturgis News.
Okay.
I can have it in 5 minutes. I'll go over right this thing and do it.
Okay, I'll send it to them. If you're sure you're gonna send it.
Yeah, I'll go do it. And I'll send it to you.
CC me on that,
Yeah.
please, Sean.
So I'll make a motion, we advertise the 25th, October 2nd,
Okay, September 25th
and October 2nd,
and October 2nd,
and open on October 8th.
and open the bids on October the 8th. And that's court meeting.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, we have a motion by Magistrate Floyd to do the advertising in the Sturgis News on September 25th and October the 2nd, and then opening the bids at our court meeting October the 8th. Do I have a second on that?
I'll second it.
Got a second by Magistrate Burns. Any discussion?
Just a little bit, as you're all aware, we've got, it's really a problem right now. I mean, actually the dock's sitting on the ground, so
Ground,
I can't even use the dock.
Okay.
It's been a few years since we've done any maintenance. I know we've applied for a big grant, but hopefully this will get us started next year.
Okay. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, motion carries. So that'll be the dates we advertise and open.
What is the open date?
October the 8th. Yes, ma'am. Next, on the agenda, we have Flex Funds Agreement and Resolution. I'm going to read the cover sheet on one of these. There's 12 pages. I'm not going to let you suffer through, but Crystal will have those. Anybody wants to read the 12 pages is welcome to come in and read it at any time. But I'm going to read the cover sheet and then the roads and that are in that, and then we'll do the resolution. This agreement entered into by the Commonwealth of Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, Department of Rural and Municipal Aid, hereinafter referred to as the Department, and the Union County Fiscal Court, herein referred to as the county. Whereas it would be to the benefit of the traveling public to perform bituminous resurfacing with hot mix asphalt on various county roads, which shall hereafter be referred to as the project. And whereas the county has expressed its desire to perform the work for the aforementioned project and to be responsible for all phases of the project. Now therefore, in consideration of these premises and the mutual covenants contained herein, the parties hereby agree as follows. The department shall be responsible for providing rural secondary funding in an amount not to exceed $204,123 for the reimbursement of the above-mentioned project. If the project is performed by contract, the county shall employ only contractors pre-qualified by the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet for the work items included in the project, and shall comply with all legal bidding requirements, but not limited to the provisions of KRS 45A and 424. Concurrence must be obtained by the county through the District 2 Chief Engineer in Madisonville, Kentucky, prior to awarding of any contract work for the work or the materials to be used in this project. And on this project, what we're referring to is, I'll read each one of them. A section of Barker Road, 1.80 miles. Another section on Barker Road, 0.506 miles. One section on Bendire Road, 0.433 miles. Another section on Bendire Road, 0.633 miles. A section on Blue Road, 0.686 miles. A stretch on Pikes Peak Road, 0.189 miles. And then a section on Uniontown Road, 0.341 miles. That is the project we're talking about. The Fiscal Court of Union County, this resolution adopting and approving the execution of a rural secondary program agreement between the Union County Fiscal Court and the Commonwealth of Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, Department of Rural and Municipal Aid, and accepting all roads and streets referred to therein as being part of the county road system. Be it resolved by the fiscal court that the fiscal court does hereby certify that all roads and streets referred in said agreement are county roads as defined in KRS 178.0101B. And the fiscal court does hereby ratify and adopt all statements, representations, warranties, covenants, and agreements contained in said agreement, and does hereby accept said agreement, and by such acceptance agrees to all the terms and conditions therein stated. And the county judge executive of the county is hereby authorized and directed to sign said agreement as set forth on behalf of the fiscal court of Union County, and the county clerk of Union County is hereby authorized and directed to certify thereto. Okay. Do I have a motion to accept this resolution?
I'll make a motion to accept the flex fund agreement and resolution.
So
We-
move. Or
Okay.
second.
Okay, we got a motion by Magistrate Floyd, seconded by Magistrate White, and this requires a roll call vote. So when I call you, you can say A or nay. Magistrate White,
Yes.
Magistrate Floyd,
Yes.
Magistrate Burns.
Yes.
Magistrate Clemens also votes yes. A. And so the motion, got a motion second, it was unanimous, all four of us. Then Gary will.
I'll actually sign it.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Next on our list, we have claims. And yesterday, Magistrate Burns and Magistrate Floyd and myself went over the claims. I took our judge executive, he asked me if I could to sit in and do the claims, so we went over those. Any questions or comments on the claims?
Yes, I had one. There was Henderson Fine Arts, $4,000. What was that?
It's, we give them a donation for support every year. It's in the budget.
Okay.
Did Cody sign his?
Came in this morning, yes.
So all of them have been signed now, everything is for, it's,
Amber came in yesterday and he
Yeah.
came in this morning. I don't know
Okay.
what else we were waiting on.
okay. Okay, one thing you might notice on there, a late charge $39.99 and interest charge $49.46, and that's on Sam's Club, and that kind of gets in the mail, and we don't get it in time, and that's might be something Judge Onan might want to address if they want to have a preloaded credit card, which is kind of iffy, but I think Kim had called them 3 or 4 times before and got them to take it off, but now they said y'all need to maybe redo your policy or something on that to address that, to avoid the late charge and interest. Huh?
We need to look at, use another card there, so.
Yeah.
Or get a preloaded
The other
card.
cards are always the problem, because
Yeah.
this bill we got right at the last meeting, and then it's 2 weeks to get approved, and
Yeah.
get it in the mail.
Yeah, Magistrate Burns talked about maybe a preloaded card, but you can just, it's already, but that's something
But
the
he
court,
wouldn't be approving that. There's a lot
Yeah.
on that
yeah,
bill.
yeah, there's a whole lot,
I wouldn't want to do that.
yeah. So it's something we might need to talk about more when the judge gets back, see if there's any way we can correct that situation. Any other questions on claims? Anyone have objection to paying any of the claims?
I'm just gonna let you know that the way the statute reads, the government has 30 days to pay their claim. The thing with the credit card companies is they don't put that in their policy. They don't have 30 days for their due date from their bill date. They don't allot that, and they don't they don't say that they have to waiver to what the statute says. So that's what we get in. We pay the bills according to statute within 30 days, but they don't allot a 30-day window. They only have sometimes 2 weeks from due date to bill date, which doesn't follow what we have to abide by. So we don't ever have any issues with auditors or Frankfurt because we're in line with what we have to follow, their due dates, and they say they don't have to follow the 30 days because that's not in their regulations. That's the
Okay.
situation we get.
Okay.
That's with more than just this card.
It's any of the credit cards.
Okay.
The only card, and I will tell you this, and the Sam's card, we might want to look into it, the only card that is different is the Walmart Community Card, which is what the jail has. They have that same two-week window, but they don't ever charge us a late fee if I have to wait. And the jail uses a Walmart Community Card versus that Sam's card. We never have that, I never had that issue. If it comes in late, they don't put a late penalty or interest on it.
Yep. Yeah, we need to, we'll look into it, and I'm sure Judge Onan will too. I think the only complaint we'd like to get out of the late charges and interest charges if we could, because we do several dollars worth of business with them, but thanks for your input on that, Lisa. Any other discussion, or everybody okay with paying those bills? Okay. We will pay the bills then that are presented here, the claims that were presented. I think Mr. Rayburn has a report. Would you want to do that at this time, Mr. Rayburn?
Yes.
On their vegetable gardens?
This is an update on what the Union County Master Gardeners has produced up at the Warrenville Senior Center. This does not include the 2 beds down at Sturgis Senior Center or anywhere else. And there's one page missing that I forgot to Xerox earlier that included about 75 pounds of squash. All total for the pages here is in the neighborhood of 700 pounds of produce. Now this goes first to the homebound citizens that we have, delivered by the drivers at the senior center, and then the rest is distributed inside at least the Warriorville Senior Center. I do not know personally, because I'm not involved with it, whether it is taken out to Sturgis or to Uniontown. To go along with that, I have a request for another raised bed and some improvements to the ones that we currently have. This
Okay.
totals about $450.
Okay.
One is to the Ace Hardware, and the other one is to TSC.
Okay. May I keep this and get
Yes.
presented to Judge Onan?
Yes.
I recommend we take this under advisement, and we'll make the decision when we have a full court.
Plus, we need a few more quotes too.
Yeah, we'll need some more quotes.
And if you would, once your decision is made, either contact me or Candy, or Melissa and Susan up at the Warriorville Senior Center.
Okay. Okay.
Any questions about the produce or anything?
Looks like y'all been very productive, and we appreciate your work. I know y'all spend time there planning
Well,
and cleaning and,
Between Candy and I, we are approaching 400 community service hours for the Master Garden Club. For this year, we're only required to put in 20.
you've,
We greatly appreciate it.
Thank
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you.
Mr. Rayburn, who else helps you with that?
Candy and I are the only ones that take care of the, Morganfield Senior Center.
Okay,
David Hart is involved with the Sturgis, Senior Center and the two out at the, Extension Office. Carolyn Buckman, Mary Pruitt have been the ringleaders for the, pots, the flowers in the pots around town and out at the, park.
okay,
Alyssa Gill and Wag Gurton have pitched in and done different things around, involved in those projects behind the scenes.
okay.
And that is on our entire group.
That's entire
7
group.
people.
Would you relay our thanks to all those folks in case we don't see them? Yeah,
Thank you.
okay. We appreciate all that, and I'm sure there's a lot of our seniors that receive that fresh produce when they take it, really enjoy that, so it's
I'm told they do.
well, it's a great project y'all are doing, Mr. Rayburn, and we appreciate it very much. Anybody else have anything to say on that? Crystal, I'll give you that. Okay, we'll go around the table now.
Second and a vote.
Oh, okay. Second and a vote on,
Taking it, well, he made it.
I'm,
Second.
yeah, on the table. Okay. Well, I made the motion, we take it under advisement, table it. Got a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, 'cause it's, all opposed. We just need to let the full court check that out. Okay, we'll go around the table now. Thank you, Crystal. Magistrate White,
This weekend's a corn festival. I hope everybody comes out and supports it. And, I'd like to extend a big thank you to the girls in the office who do outstanding work. Anytime I call up and need anything, they're on top of it. And I want to personally thank you all. That's all I got, sir.
okay, thank you. District 2, Magistrate Floyd.
Just have a couple things. Since Rick brought up, the girls in office are unbelievable. All 3 of them do amazing work. Like I say, anytime we have a question, if they don't have the answer, which most of them do, they get us the answers. Also, like Sean to talk about, we were awarded a couple of generators for.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean.
Grant I put in for a generator, for the levee pump stations in Uniontown. Rick, you still here? There's 3 different pump stations, down there, and so we did get awarded this, through 406 mitigation money. It's about $190,000 grant. The county will be responsible for 12% of the future. So in the process of getting those sides right now, and we'll get that application, finished, and so we'll be bidding that out soon. But it's used for, I guess, when was it, Jerry? A couple years ago, we had a fire outage in the city, and we were under a flood situation. We could not pump. None of the pump stations work, because there's no fire, because Cage fire went out. So, this is a good.
Under extreme rain, and
Yeah.
it was a bad night.
Yeah, this is exactly what the 406 mitigation money is for. Resolve issues such as that. So alleviate that problem in the future. And now we have a generator, we can fire right up, keep on going.
Okay.
When the rain's coming, you gotta get it out. You don't have time.
It's gotta go out. I mean, it's on the outside, you can't, so you gotta get it out.
Mm-hmm.
Just
There's
luckily
quite a few
that-
homes right in that area too.
Luckily that time, you got to back up about 2.5, 3 hours, and the rain had stopped, so next time you never know.
What about the mobile units we have down at the road department? You use any of that?
The mobile units, yeah, they're not, these, pumps in these, lift stations are humongous pumps, there's 2 dual, we gotta have 150 kW generator unit.
thank you and Greg for all the work you did on this too.
Okay.
It's a big deal to, when the rain comes, the rain comes.
Yeah. Hopefully, something we don't ever have to use is, we always say, in the emergency world, that's what you say. Great asset to have.
We get more prepared on different things each day.
Yeah.
Good deal. So you'll update Judge Onan on this if he's not already, he is, okay, okay, good.
Like I said, we'll come back on the court and bid it out just like, normally do. Let you guys know we did something there.
Okay. Anything else, Sean?
And another thing, I would like to mention the burn ban that was enacted yesterday. I'd like to just read I know it's been sent out, but due to extremely dry conditions, Union County Judge Executive Adam Onan has imposed a countywide burn ban under authority of KRS 149.401. All outdoor burning in Union County is prohibited. I know that's been enacted in quite a few counties, and I just want to bring it up. Because it is, my brother-in-law had a combine burned Sunday night. So, pretty dry out there.
Yeah, extreme.
Fortunately for them, the Waverly Fire Department got right on it, kept the, it could have been really bad.
Yeah, could have spread a lot.
Spread, so, really good fire.
It's a good thing Leanne's a light sleeper.
Leanne's a light sleeper, heard crackling and all kinds of noises.
1 o'clock or 1:30 in the morning and looked out and saw a combine.
Nice big fires. Like Rick said, they have a big weekend for the Corn Festival, so that's all I have.
Okay, thank you. District 4, Magistrate Burns.
I'd just like to thank the city council member, Sturgis. I had a constituent that came to me about a problem on the road down there. And of course, Sturgis handles their stuff first, and then we're going and help them if we have to.
Right.
But anyway, they took care of it. It was a road was really bad condition. It had a hump probably a foot and a half high in one place, and then 3 feet from it, it had a hole that deep. So it was a really tough road, but the Sturgis got in there and the maintenance people got it fixed. And,
Was it a city street or?
City Street. It was
Okay.
East First Street or West First Street.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay, thank you, Magistrate Burns. We start a new quarter next month, so we need a couple of magistrates to go over the bills. I talked to Magistrate White, and I believe Rick's willing to do it.
Yes, sir.
And I think it's about my turn again, so, huh?
Or Jim, I don't know if you
Yeah,
want
well, I'll go ahead.
Not here.
I hate, yeah, since he's not here, we'll put him.
That's what you said.
It's not a KC meeting, it's, but I'll do it.
I've enjoyed my last 6 months.
Yeah, you,
I appreciate your help.
Yes, sir.
so, on going over the bills, the 2 magistrates will be Magistrate White and myself, Crystal, so. Okay, that's all I have. Is there any other business pertaining to the good of the county to come before the court? Yes.
On the Corn Festival and other outdoor events that are statewide, if there could be no smoking at one event, I personally would greatly appreciate it. Because I'm one of those very few people that somebody could be on the other end of the library building, and I'm standing here, and they're smoking, the wind's blowing my way. I have to leave in order to be able to breathe. If I don't, it's like being in the bottom of a swimming pool, inhaling that water. I have come close to having to go to the hospital because of smoking. So, Corn Festival, any other event, unless I'm willing to take the chance of having to go to the hospital, I can't attend.
Okay. Would you note Mr. Rayburn's comments in the minutes? Thanks, Crystal. Okay. Anybody else? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Magistrate White, second by Magistrate Burns. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Meeting is adjourned. Thank you, Crystal.